Just coming down with our tour rep. Here we are.
Did you miss me? I'm here.
Only the best buses on RSD travel.
That must be the garlands will be put in here. And they're going to put flowers, we name them rosettes. So this is an unfinished, this is the finished one. So, that's supposed to be the carving of that person be buried inside. It looks like a house or a temple, isn't it? Yeah. With a lid on top. Yeah. Well, it's been very heavy to lift it. The rubbers, okay? The smugglers, they were just actually smashing and damaging the tomb to get those Christianity, important Christian base. 400 and 500, the earthquakes been affected Ephesus, also brought the end of the city. But the recent earthquake happened in the end of the 50s that brought the end of the Turkish village. So then, since the end of 50s, the official excavations been started. We found out everything lay 3 meters under the level we have nowadays. That means if you're going to start digging here, we're most probably going to find some Byzantine houses as shown over there where you see those columns rising up. So, the first Greeks came and built something, then the Romans on top, then the Byzantine, then the Turks. But we don't have much of the Turkish left, only those ones here. So, there is 4 layers. Okay? Greek, Roman, Byzantine, that portions, they made a courtyard in the middle. That's what those columns are bordering, and they used to have the units of the house right there. So you can see a fountain by the pool. Look, see that? Square steel fountain. So these are the Corinthian styles you're looking at. The one right at the back is the Ionic style with the horn of a ram and eggs. And there is a perfect plumbing system. You may be wondering, there's no river, nothing nearby, and in the middle of nowhere, and in the summer very, very hot and dry. All these mountains laying around. Till end of May we have snow on top. So when the snow melts, that fills all the creeks and rivers, so that's how they used to get that fresh water into the city. An amazing big size of a fountain found here that they could afford to fill it with the water that brought from the mountains. Tetra 4. Why do they name it Tetra Pylon? Tetra means 4. Look at that 4 corner. And 4 pillars on 4 sides. Normally, the name is propylon. They name it here tetrapylon, and you won't find it anywhere else. Usually, you have 2 columns and then basic arch on top to lead the people into the city. Let's say you are a ruler, governor, whatever. You've been regarded and waited right by that gate. Because they were 4 columns on 4 sides, you waited, and these pieces were laying on the ground, buried under soil.
This is the Romans.
This is Roman.
The Greek is further
The
down.
Greek further down, but basically the Greeks, the Romans built or changed the things what the Romans had. So there is not a big difference of the level. But would you come a little closer and check this wall? This is Byzantine. Otherwise, you wouldn't put any of a building right in front of a gate, right? So this has been made later on.
It's just bring you to get a nice shot.
Yes, this could be another house. You can see that courtyard in the middle where you can see the column bases. And there were the rooms. Do you see the symmetric system right here? Whatever they built, right next, they made in the same shape. Fluted ones, spiral ones, plain ones, and 4 sides, 4 columns. All right, when you just look just behind of this gate, you see another building rising up with columns. This has been made in the 2nd century AD to honor the goddess that given the name to the city, Aphrodite. That's the Aphrodite temple. And this temple, we found out, being converted to a church during the Christian time, during the Byzantine period, 480. So we're going to just walk down from here. We're going to pass the gate, and we're going to walk to the stadium building. Then later on, you will get a chance to walk back to the temple. And from the temple, you're going to follow this walkway. It will bring you back to the museum section. All right. Let's go.
Go up, then come down.
Catch following your video.
That was a child.
This is for the
Oh
theatres.
my God.
This is a calculation of the populations. Oh, theaters time 10.
Good.
Stadiums, usually bigger than the theater. Why? Because we expect some spectators coming from neighborhood cities
Yeah.
to support their teams, right?
Yes. The lions come out there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. The lions.
And the dead humans go out there.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Try and run out there, yeah.
All right,
And
do
that's
you all
probably
hear
where
me?
the kitchens are.
You can get closer if you make it.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, just go and grab one of the marble blocks.
Have a
Sit
rock.
down and Can I marble take it? block.
Sit like the ancient people did watching the game.
Waiting for the lions to come out.
Well, wait, the lions coming out, yes. Every Roman stadium. There could be 5 or 10 meter differences, but almost at the same size.
Here they are.
186 meters for 180. So that's where the 400 meter run comes from, okay? If you make
The lions
it
came out that
flat,
one.
It's 400 meter counted.
Yeah.
And that's since the beginning
humans
of the
run out
Olympics. The
That was the
standard
first class
used.
seats down that
Yeah.
seat.
What we assume, some people, spoil it and saying 50,000, but 30,000 capacity in here. While it was on the trade roads and neighboring a lot of other cities nearby, the competition's been held in this wealthy city. That's why many of supporters were coming and joining here for the sportive activities. But not only sportive activities, feasts, celebrations, religious feasts and celebrations, been also kept in that big building right here. The marble you're sitting on, it's not a rock piece. It's all marble what you're looking at here. All taken from the mountains you're looking nearby. And the ground you're looking at must be excavated another meter down. That's the actual level. You can see decline cutting steps to lead the people in and out. Once we're walking up here, you see those little arches underneath, right? There were shops, plus there's supposed to be the rooms where the athletics were warming up, okay? Stadium, where the referees were starting the games, where the governor or the royal family were sitting. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please mind and look to the seats right in the middle? Past the royal lodge, you see a little hole right there. Yeah. You see another hole on that corner there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the access to take the athletics out.
All right.
Running, boxing, wrestling.
Right, so we'll have a look in the museum.
Yes.
Come on then.
Here we are at the Museum of Epaphroditus
Yeah.
in Turkey. That's rather nice. Look behind us, Tom.
Ben böyle bir şeyi nasıl toplamışlar? Parça parça yaptım.
Have you not had a cup of coffee?
I had a cup of tea.
Have they modified the steps?
No.
No.
Do you want a cup of tea then?
Oh, is this step here?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It's that stuff over there.
Oh, yes, you're right. Here comes the rest of our group. The star of the show.
Macedonia dance, a dance dedicated to Alexander the Great. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue with the same Mexico dance. It's a heavy dance. It's same Mexico. to know something, but tonight we are very...
Please, one step to the right. Now everybody, please put your hands on top of the shoulders. Your hands will be on top of the shoulders. And leave a space between your arms. Leave a space.
Big lover, and his name is and so sexy dancer. This is Vika. Ladies and gentlemen, now let me, I will present to you the best, the first, the general, and sex machine at Rhodes. Ladies and gentlemen, a big artist at piano and drama scene, Mr. Samas Kalistis. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I want the biggest applause for our maestro and Kuzuki player, Rhodes. So, it's the time that you will learn my name. My name in English is Rhodes. English is better. It's Yorgos. Thank you so much. Have a lovely good night from Nicolas Rhodes. The road we are dancing. The road we are dancing.
Then helped by the columns. Then I was telling you about these columns laying on top of the arches were holding the dome. Lots of windows to take the light in there. The courtyard, which is being surrounded by the columns, where the basic water system located underneath, quite a big size. Then the baptistry that we went by, okay, here. This is a very good plan to show you how it looked like at that days. Dear guests, we have from now on, let's say 40 minutes. House or new land from both sides. We got 900,000 Turks that has been immigrated from the Greek islands and from mainland Greece. The official numbers 900,000 are roughly 1 million people. And that same amount of Greeks been actually immigrated to the Greek islands or to the mainland Greece, especially to Thessaloniki, to Athens, to these islands. When we were in Rhodes, the guide was telling about the Muslim community. They are the Turks. Around 6,000 Turks living there. If you consider the population of Rhodes, it's about 120,000. It's very, very minor. So the people living up there in this village, the main product they have is peaches, peach orchards, grapes where they make their wine, and olive oil. These are the three main income sources for the villagers in Şirince. And it has lots and lots of windows, right?
Yeah.
With lots of windows, flat roof, white painted, 2 stories. This is where the locals, the 800 people lives. Many of the houses, 200-300 years in age. You're not allowed to make any concrete or any modern building. You can only restore the house with just proving that you're making it as is original. There will be a road later on will take you to the center, which is only a 5 minutes walk. Then there is the big mosque where you see the minarets.
You said yours, haven't you? You
Which vineyard is this one?
That comes from the hillside.
And I want to learn. You know, it's like everything. Learning how to make the chapati and the paratha, you know? Knowing how to, and the naan, and doing the onion bhaji and the cauliflower bhaji. I tried it once and it just separated, you know?
That needs a lot of...
No. I know you use flour, but I don't. Eh?
You don't cook. You never cook.
You don't.
No, she's asking about you tried, right? But you've never...
I didn't. I only tried onion bhaji. I didn't try the paratha.
That's all the lira I got left now. Look, he wouldn't take that. That's 25.
That's good. Good. Right, are you going to let these people get on the coach?
No, they got to pay me.
Yeah,
They got to pay me.
€5.
Pay me.
€5.
We're not paying.
Yeah, they got to pay me.
Get out the way.
Yeah, €5.
One
Even saying
Oh, that's a
5
bit
and that.
better.
Yeah.
€1 to come.
€8 for gold. I think not then. Gold is gold no matter where you are. She might think thought she was buying it for €8. Her husband probably pledged his life savings on something to get that. Right, okay. So you're gonna listen to her speech and do what I'm saying to you, okay? All right. So, so from now on, she will start to give all the information. We will be back here around 3:30, okay? 3:30. So once we come back, you will have some free time to use the indoor swimming pool or take a nice walk around here or go to the seafront. So you will enjoy the hotel and have rest, okay? So I will give the microphone to my colleague Irini. Big applause, thank you.
Calamari, everybody. Calimera. Octopus, you prefer octopus? Ladies and gentlemen, normally that's what I get every morning. People tell me happy squid instead of good morning. So it's Calimera, Calimera. Welcome to Rhodes. Welcome to this beautiful island. Welcome to my country. I'm very happy you're here. I'm very happy I will show you my island. This is where the driver and myself come from. The driver's Antonis. You know the driver from yesterday. He's the best of the island, of course. Of Greece. No. That's the best of Greece. Of the Balkans, East Mediterranean. You know, he pays me €5 to say these things every time. So, how are you today?
Wonderful.
It's a lovely day. Sober.
No, sober.
That's what I heard. Sober. Okay. So it's going to be a beautiful day today. It's going to be a little cloudy, but that's okay. I'm very happy I will show you my island. As Tunç said, my name is Irini, or Irene in English. Irene in my language means peace. I hope I'm popular here. The truth is that every ancient Greek city had its own acropolis. Acro is the highest point and polis is the city, so it's the highest point of the city. But not just that, it is an area dedicated to the Greek gods. You see, people used to worship many gods, 12 in principle. The father of the gods was Zeus. There were many minor gods as well. So every acropolis was the religious center, an observation point, and a hideaway for women and children in cases of an emergency. Look, this is the highest point of the town of Rhodes. It offers a fine view. On one side, in a minute, you will see the Aegean Sea. Look at the view from up here. The weather today is fantastic. The water is calm. Look, this is the Aegean Sea with the typical blue color, because it's different from the other side. Look, on the other side we've got Mediterranean, right? This is the Aegean blue color on your left. The Turkish coastline, the island of Simi, and if you turn your heads left at the back, you can see the Bay of Ialissus, the town of Ialissus, and at far end is the airport of Rhodes, an international airport which is connected to all the European capitals and to minor cities as well. Look at the shape of the pine trees over here because of the wind blowing on the side. We have the breeze. Thank God we have the summer breeze donated by God Poseidon. So we're not burnt out in our summers because of that, but strong winds in the winter over here and changes the shape of the trees. On the other side you can see Mediterranean and the whole town of Rhodes, which is built in an amphitheater-like slope. Today we have some 60,000 people living down there, but of course in antiquity we had a lot more. We even reached the limit of 250,000 of inhabitants. Look, Acropolis, the religious center of these people. 4 deities were worshipped up here. The most important god, Zeus, the leader of the gods, the god of justice, was worshipped up here. There was a different temple somewhere down there. His daughter Athena, goddess of wisdom, she was born from his head, according to Greek mythology. So she was the goddess of wisdom. She had no mother. One more goddess was worshipped down there, goddess Artemis, and next to the temple of goddess Artemis, it was the temple of god Apollo. Apollo was a very special god. He was tall, he was well built, he had lots of romantic affairs with mortal ladies and other goddesses. Apollo was the typical. Apollo was the god of music, of prophecies, and of the sun, Helios in Greek. And